Hey guys, hey, hi Tammy, how are you? How are you? How are you guys doing? Hi, happy Monday. Hey Kelly. Guys, go ahead and come on in, More grace, Kelly. Hi guys, come on in. We are here, we are back. This is week 2. We are back, guys. We are back. Come on in, Come on in. Come on in. Come on in, guys. I'm here sharing it. Hey, Asia. Hi, guys. Hi, Tammy. Hi, Asia. Hi, Wayne. Hey, Makadi. Makadi. Hey, Alina. Hey, guys. Come on in. Do me a favor. Share the live. Tonight is my favorite. One of my favorite brands is personal branding. Go ahead and share this live. Share this live. Please, you want to be in here tonight. You're going to be learning. This week, it's all about learning. I mean, of course, last week was learning, but it was more of an introduction and letting y'all know basically like what I do, everything like that, what you are able to do, you know, how far you can go with what you're wanting to do as far as your business or the type of business. Do me a favor. This week, you guys want to tap in. Go ahead and come on in. We're going to get started. Guys. Hi, Brittany. How you guys? Come on in. We're going to get started. I'm just here sharing my page. I want y'all to go ahead and do me a favor. Tag as many people as you can tag. Thank you. Tag them. Tell them Coach T is in the building. She's coming in hot, red hot. Okay. Coach T is in the building, coming in hot, red hot. I need y'all to tell him coming. Y'all, listen, when you see me in my red lipstick, just know it's going to be fire, okay? Like, we talking personal branding tonight. Let me tell you, that's one of my favorite things to talk about, favorite businesses to talk about, because guess what? I'm my own brand. I need y'all to go ahead and tap in. Do me a favor, tap in. Okay, we're gonna get started. Hi, Linda, Tisa. Hi, guys. If you're on Facebook, I have Instagram to my right, Facebook directly in front of me, and TikTok to my left. I need y'all to go ahead and tap in, okay? We're gonna get started. I just want to make sure everybody can get on, because some people told me that they were not able to find my live, and I'm not too happy about that. So I need to make sure that it is viewable so everybody can come in and everybody can tap in to get these gems. Tonight I'm going to be teaching you guys, okay? It's all about teaching. It's all about, you know, empowering. It's all about motivating. It's all about educating those who are wanting to do more with their self, wanting to do more with their life. I need y'all to go ahead and tap in. This week is going to be amazing. And in the event, in case you hear any noise on the background, Don't worry about that. Just ignore it. We're cooking up a storm over here. We are cooking up Caribbean way over storm over here. So I just need y'all to just forget any extra background noises. Okay? Okay, because we in the building tonight. We coming in hot, 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 red hot. Come on, TikTok. We almost at 1,000. We almost at 1,000 TikTok. We almost at 1,000. Hey, Facebook. Hey, Instagram. I need y'all to go ahead and tap in. Tap in. Do me a favor and tap in. You're not going to regret it. I need y'all to go ahead and tap in. I love it. Hey, Gigi. Hey, Leroy. Hi, Brittany. Hey, guys. Thank you for coming in. How was your weekend? Path Cupcake. Thank you guys so much for the love, for the hearts. I appreciate it. You know, like I told y'all last week. Hey, Celestine, all the way in Ohio. Do me a favor. Drop your city. Drop your city so I can know where you guys are viewing from. We have Durham in the building. Durham, North Carolina. We have Cincinnati, Ohio. Do me a favor. We have Florida in the building. Go ahead and drop your city so I could know. ATL in the building. You love the hat. I know, right? I know, right? This fedora, like, I be killing this fedora, okay? I'm a fedora chick. Okay, I have just about every color. Just because, like, a fedora can either dress it up or dress it down. Let me tell you. Y'all digging this fedora or this red bottom fedora? Y'all digging this or what? Thank you so much for the gifts. Thank you, thank you, thank you, guys. Thank you, thank you. Columbus, Ohio in the building. Thank you guys so much. My dad is in Jacksonville. I think that's a sign I need to join your mentor. Listen, I don't know what you're waiting for. Come on over to the good side. I don't know what you're waiting for, Brittany. I don't know what you guys are waiting for. Come on over to the good side. You're going to learn something. Or 2 or 3. You're going to learn. Definitely. Definitely. All right, let's see. We're going to get started. Let me see. All right. 2 more minutes, and we're going to be good to go. Hi guys, thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming in. I'm still getting familiar with TikTok. When it comes to like the gems and the diamonds and the gifts that you guys are giving me, I really appreciate it. The hearts, the plush, all of those things. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you so much for the diamonds. Thank you. We're at over 1,000. Thank you, TikTok. Hey, Facebook. Hey, Instagram. How are you guys doing? 1 more minute and we're going to get started. I'm excited. We are talking about personal branding tonight, guys. Listen, my fave. When I really realized who I was, personal branding it was a must. It was just a must, like a must. Seriously. All right, let's go ahead and get started. So, hey guys, thank you so much. It is Monday, June 9th, 2025. Over here on the East Coast, it's pretty hot. It's pretty humid, okay? I don't know wherever you're viewing from. I'm not sure what the weather is like over there, but over here in Florida, it is hot, okay? It is hot, it is humid. But guess what? I'm home. Hey, Precious, I'm home. So, you know, I'm soaking up the AC as much as I can, okay? I hope you guys had a great weekend. I hope you all was able to rest, get some sleep. I did. I was able to rest and get some sleep. Let me tell you. I don't normally get to rest like that on the weekend. It was eventful, but I was able to actually put my foot down, rest. So I want to thank you guys so much because I remember Friday, which was Freedom Friday. We was talking about being able to be free, getting things done, being a boss, and still having time for yourself. And let me tell you, I was supposed to come live on Saturday and Sunday. And y'all tell me, no, coach, take a break. Even if you're not even a mentee yet, even if you're just a viewer and you were here for the week, for days, whatever. You was like, you know what, it's okay. Get some rest And let's resume on Monday. So I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys for letting me take a break. Because I was going to go. I'm like the Energizer battery. I'm just going to go, 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 go. You know, but I can't be preaching freedom and rest and self-care. I can't be preaching that and I'm not implementing it. You know? So, we are here today, this Monday evening. Guys, I want to thank you all so much for week 1. For supporting me, for showing up every night faithfully. Like, listen, I'm seeing a lot of the familiar faces. Well, not faces, but the familiar names, right? And you guys have been rocking with me all week. Some of you guys are new. I've never met y'all. Y'all just hear about me through my scholar, Asia, the Fairy Lab mother, and y'all just been tapping in. Okay, even though y'all tapped, she talks about lab business and she tells, like, you know, she brings my name up and talk to you guys about, you know, her coach and train about the lab business. Y'all tapped in for the whole week. Y'all tapped in when we was talking about real estate, hard money broker, financing, capital and lending solution. Y'all came when I talk about travel business. Y'all came when I talk about personal branding. Listen, it wasn't just about lab. And I love that because that lets me know that y'all not just thinking about one stream of income. You guys are not just thinking about one stream of income. You guys are not remaining crab in the barrels. I love it. 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 Yes, of course. Asia. I love it. So I want to thank you guys again. 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 So we're going to go ahead and get started. Y'all know we always have to open up and pray, okay? Because we got to give God thanks. We got to give God praise. Because if it wasn't for him, we won't be here. I won't be here to tell y'all what to do, what's going on. I won't be here to uplift y'all, motivate y'all, educate y'all. I won't be here to mentor you guys. I appreciate you guys. And we want to give God thanks and praise because guess what? It's because of him. It is because of him. So we're going to go ahead and get started. The scripture that I have is Proverbs. Everybody say differently. Proverbs 18:16. A man's gift makes room for him and brings him before the great. Prayer focuses confidence, clarity, and boldness to show up. And not just show up, but show up for yourself. Heavenly Father, thank you for the unique gifts you've placed inside every one of us. Your word reminds us that our gift will make room for us, not striving, not comparison, but the very thing you designed us to carry. Today, we ask for divine clarity on our assignment, confidence in what we bring to the table, and the boldness to show up fully. Remove the fear that hides us and the doubt that delay us. Remind us that we were called, equipped, and created for such a time like this. Let our gifts not only make room, but create impact. May we steward them with excellence, show up with intention, and trust you to open up every door meant for us. In Jesus' name, amen. 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 All right, so this week. So let me just give a recap on last week. If you wasn't here, I'm going to give you a recap on last week so y'all could know what this entire series about. It's Align and Elevated live series for the entire month of June. It was dropped in my spirit to go ahead and go live every day in June. Of course, we're taking the weekends off now, right? But Monday through Friday for the entire month of June. Week 1, I'm going to go ahead and give you guys a recap in case you wasn't here, you missed it, you didn't get a chance to watch your replay, or if this is your first time. So we kicked off the month strong with purpose, power, and alignment. And here's what we covered. Day 1 was Monday. Sunday was Soulful Sunday, where it was just more of a kickoff, welcome to the Align and Elevated series, who I am, you know, just getting warm up. Monday was Make It Happen Monday. We set the tone with mindset, vision, and intentional action to activate purpose-driven goals. Day 2 was Talk Real Estate Tuesday, where I shared the real behind my journey on becoming a real estate agent, a licensed real estate agent in the state of Florida, the humble beginnings, the learning curve, and showing up even when the results are not instant. Day 3 was Wealth Building Wednesdays, which was, well, that would be day 4. Day 4 was Wealth Building Wednesdays. That was me informing you guys and letting y'all know that I am a hard money broker where I am able to help you get funding for any type of real estate investment, property, or project that you may have in the pipeline. We dive deep into passive income, letting you guys know what hot money lending was or is, and real estate flipping the smart way. Day 5 was Thrive with Toya, which a lot of you guys probably were introduced to me as Coach T when it comes to launching lab launcher, right? So it's Thrive with Toya Thursday, where we explored the power of service-based business through lab testing and employer services, and how purpose and strategy will bring you legacy. Day 6, which was Friday, Freedom Friday. Those of you all who are just getting to know me or being around, whichever one it is, wherever you're at, y'all know that I became a travel agent, we call it travel agent or travel advisor, whichever one you want to use, right? But travel advisor, let me use travel advisor. I started my travel agency called Solo Getaways. I was able to talk to you guys about the blend of traveling and my lifestyle, where I utilize my lifestyle to make money and being able to, have the freedom to financial stability and income, multiple streams. How to build multiple streams and create impact doing what you love, what I love, what we love. So that's basically what we talked about last week, what last week was about. This week, I wanted to be more intentional. And week 1 was, easy. Well, just me letting y'all know who I am, what I do, what I have to offer, how I can help you stretch your mind, have you tap into different streams of income, right? This week, guys, and y'all know I have my notes. If you don't know, the reason you see me reading after something, in case you knew, I took notes. I have my notes because I want to stay on track. Last couple of times we were on live for like 2 hours and 3 hours, and it wasn't that the information was not good. It's just I'm also working on becoming a speaker. So with that being said, being able to speak on stages, sometimes you are timed. Sometimes they give you 10 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour, 2 hours. And you have to be able to get your message across, whether it's for 10 minutes, whether it's for 15 minutes, whether it's for 30 minutes, whether it's for an hour, whether it's for 2 hours. So I am working on keeping my time. So while I'm giving you all this, while this is happening, I'm also in school, meaning I'm also learning how to become an effective speaker, being able to follow the right time, being able to stay with the subject and everything, the subject matter and everything. So you see me here reading off of notes. Don't be like, oh, she don't know the information. Baby, I know my information. I just know that I have something in the pipeline that I'm working on. And I'm expecting for it to, manifest within a year or two. Question. Okay, so Gina has a question. Okay, she already started. With DOT, I have to question DOT. Okay, I'm guessing is, do I have to be DOT trained in order to? Absolutely, you have to. It's mandatory. It's Department of Transportation, which is federal. So her question is, do I have to be DOT trained in order to perform? Oh, non-DOT. Okay, I can't see that. Non-DOT? No. Here's the thing. You don't have to be trained, but if you're going to be performing non-DOT collections, you're going to have to know how to complete the CCF, chain of custody. So no, not K, thank you, not K, thank you. If you cannot complete a chain of custody, that's going to be a problem. So like in my program, DOT, we offer DOT and non-DOT collection because I explain to you guys, I go over the whole DOT process, but the non-DOT component, I let you know, okay, if it's non-DOT, this is what's going to happen. This is what you have to do. Okay, so if you cannot accurately complete a chain of custody, that's going to be a problem. So I just, take that information how you would like to take that information. Hey, Tamika, thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. And in the event, let me see. If I have anyone on here that joined my program recently, like last week, and you guys are scheduled to take your hands-on, when you go online and you schedule your hands-on, even if it says physical location, you have to know that if you're not going to be there, it's via Zoom. Everything is via Zoom. So yes, you're choosing my location, but it's going to be via Zoom, okay? I want to make sure I address that, which don't have anything to do with tonight, but you know, I get messages coming in. Anyhow, so what's coming in this week? What we're going to be talking about this week, I want y'all to get ready because I'm going to be teaching you guys. It's going to be fun, educational. You know, I'm going to definitely be educating you guys. But I want to activate everyone. I want to activate you guys. And what that means, I'm going to be giving y'all free coaching sessions when it comes to just the entrepreneurship on a whole. Each night, we're going to be focused on a specific theme, whether it's real estate, hard money lending, travel, launch your lab, or personal branding. But this week, I'm going to be teaching you guys. So make sure you tap in. Make sure you have your pen, your paper, your notes, whatever it is. Have your question. Thank you for the roses. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you that we are 2,000 we are 2,400. Go ahead, TikTok. Go ahead, Instagram. Go ahead, Facebook. I love it. I love it. I love it. So this week, I'm going to be unpacking with you guys. We're going to be talking about building your personal brand today. And y'all, listen, by the time we finish, y'all going to know what I mean by building a personal brand. And y'all going to definitely be working on that. And not only building your personal brand, but learning how to monetize it with strategy. Tomorrow is real estate. We'll be talking about how to break into real estate and use your brand to build visibility. Wednesday, which is Wealth Building Wednesday, we're going to be talking about strategies, smart strategies for investing, income streams, and long-term financial growth. Thursday, which is Thrive Thursday, our Launch a Lab day, we're going to talk about creating systems in your service-based business that generate legacy and freedom. And of course, Freedom Friday, we're going to discover how to turn your lifestyle more into income through travel and digital offers. So make sure y'all stay locked in. Make sure y'all show up ready with your pen and your paper, your notes, so you don't have to be left behind. And guess what? This is not about being perfect. This is not about being perfect, guys. This is about showing up. This is not about being perfect. This is about showing up for yourself. So, since tonight is personal branding, let me see if y'all notice something about me. If you're looking at me, of course you are looking at me, right? Tell me what you guys notice about me, because tonight is, what is tonight? Tonight is personal branding. Look at me, y'all can see me, and tell me what you guys notice. And then let me know, what have you guys noticed the entire week, last week? So tell me what you notice. I know y'all noticed the red lipstick, right? Yeah. I know, right? Because I noticed it too. Yes. ProScan, Brittany said, branding, my shirt. Absolutely. So tell me what you guys noticed last week. Let me know what you noticed last week. Tell me what you guys noticed. And if you don't, is that a right or wrong answer? Thank you. Tammy Boo-Boos. Tammy, is it Boo? I don't say Boo-Boo. Tammy Bobo. Okay, Tammy Bobo. Not Tammy Boo-Boo. Tammy Bobo. Yes, always branding. Thank you. So, you was fly every day? Brittany said I was fly every day. Well, thank you. I try. Listen, don't sleep on Shein. Don't sleep on Fashion Nova. Don't sleep on Charlotte Russe. Okay? So, yes. Every day last week, it was about branding. Everything that I do, I told you guys, I'm very strategic about every move that I make. It doesn't matter what it is. There has to be a strategy behind it. Strategy to make money, strategy to build your network, strategy for impact, strategy. Sorry guys. Ooh. Somebody's here reaching out to me because they're trying to get in, and I'm trying to tell them how they can find me. Okay, so everything has to be about strategy, because strategy brings money. Okay, strategy may not bring money today, but it's gonna bring money next week. Everything you do has to be purposeful. It has to be intentional. You don't just show up just because you want to show up your nice fedora hat. Absolutely not. Everything about what I do has to be intentional. Normally on a live, I would have my brand, my retractable banner. Normally I would have my retractable banner. The reason I didn't put it is because the color wouldn't go with my aesthetic back here. Okay, the purple, it just wouldn't go. And it has to make sense. I'm not just, I have a retractable banner, so I'm going to just show y'all. And then back there's purple. No, we're not doing that, okay? No, it got to make sense, okay? We got to make sense. So, My personal brand is I am Toya Wallace. Who is she? This says the Gold Crusher 2.0. This was 3 years ago. 3 years ago, when I branded, well, I branded my personal brand began about 7 years ago. About 7 years ago. I am Toya Wallace. But it was never the Gold Crusher. I think it was black and gold. My colors was black and gold. Very, I didn't really like it. Now I can look back and say, oh my God, I can't believe that was my logo. It worked for what it for 7 years ago during that time. But something about rebranding, listen, that's something that you guys gotta know. Rebranding, you always want to be in a place of being intentional about your brand. And if you need to rebrand, you rebrand, okay? It was empower, educate, and something else with E. I can't remember, right? But anyways, I rebranded. So my colors were black and gold. When I rebranded, I kept I am Toya Wallace because I am Toya Wallace. That ain't gonna change. Even if that's my middle name, that ain't gonna change. I'm always gonna be Toya Wallace. You understand what I'm saying? As you increase, as you get better with your business, with your skill, you have to allow yourself to grow. So as you get better, rebranding is a thing. So when I realized I was knocking down bridges, knocking down walls, I had success stories. I had clients that was building businesses, successful business through my tutelage, through my mentorship, through my coaching, all of that. It just made sense. Not only that, everything that I wanted to do, I was crushing it. And there was no better way to say, became the number 7 fan in the fan club. Hey, thank you guys. Thank you for hearts. Thank you guys. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you. So when I rebranded, it was like, okay, you keep in Toya Wallace, right? But who are you now? I was crushing my goals, and I had to simplify it. Gold Crusher, that's who she is. So Gold Crusher 2.0, that's where that came in. Right now, I'm the midwife to the marketplace, and it's time for me to update this, right? But I'm not going to, because I have too much marketing materials under the Gold Crusher, and we're going to keep that until, I'm going to give it, change a little bit. But the reason I have a personal brand, and the reason why we are talking about personal branding is because, and I told you guys last week if you were here, let's say, I do have multiple businesses, right? If you guys are coming on here and you like, well, I don't know who she is, I don't know what she do, or I know her to launch a lab. I don't want you guys to just know me as the person who launched labs, because before that, I was a licensed esthetician. I help people build spas. Before that, I had my own clerical services, my own legal services. So there's so much that I did prior to, right? And then there's so much that I'm still doing now. So in the event that you didn't know that I offer coaching, or in the event that you didn't know I offer the assistance or the mentorship to help you open up a spa or start your water company, right? Outside of lab. You don't know. But guess what you're going to always remember? Toya Wallace. Okay? Toya Wallace. Who is Toya Wallace? Everything about me that you need to know will be under Toya Wallace brand. So your personal brand is how the world experiences you. Your personal brand is how the world experiences you. Yes, I was known to empower, educate, right? So I've already checked all those things off. Now, when I rebranded, and when I rebranded, guys, like I told you guys, it was black and gold. When I rebranded, red was the color. I was like, it has to be red because red speaks boldness, powerful, confidence. And one thing about me, I am confident. I am that. I feel like I am equal to a millionaire, a multi-millionaire. Yeah, you heard me. I feel like I can sit in this. Not I feel, because I've sat in the rooms with millionaires already, right? I've done that. So I know I can sit next to a millionaire. I am confident about that. And I can have a conversation. Okay? I have been on panels with millionaires where they call me on panel to speak. I need y'all to know that, okay? This is not she lying. No, it's on record. Do you understand? I am confident about Toya Wallace. I am confident that I am the midwife to the marketplace. I am confident that I am a gold crusher. This is how the world experience me. This is who they know me to be. Like, it don't matter what it is. She gonna try. Well, what are you doing again? She gonna try it. So your personal brand is how the world experiences you. Personal brand is not just the logo. It's not just colors. It's not just your Instagram aesthetic. Oh, I have these proper colors, these proper graphics. No, it's how people feel when they encounter your presence, how they feel when they hear your message, how they feel when they use you as a solution. So you guys, when I step in a room, as in the internet room, right? Real room, physical room, in person, or even social media. So let's go with social media. When I come alive, how does it make you guys feel? You guys are looking forward to join the live. Hey, Queenie, you are looking forward to join the live, because if you wasn't, you wouldn't be here. If you wasn't looking forward to join the live, y'all wouldn't be here. Because y'all could go listen to anybody else at the same time, because there are millions of other people that are on live and probably talking about something else y'all want to tap into or hear, you know? So when you guys encounter my presence, I know that you guys are motivated. I know you guys are empowered. I know you guys are learning something. I know you guys, however you was feeling prior to coming on live, I know by the time you come on my live, you getting off my live with fire up under your behind, okay? If you was like trying to give up, you decide not to give up again. I don't care if it lasts you for an hour after. Okay, my goal is always to empower. My goal is always to move you from wherever you're at to your next level. When you guys come on my live, how do you feel when you hear my message? I have seen where people posted and commented in my lives and say, man, I was feeling depressed. I wasn't sure about what to do with the business or whatever, but I don't know what made me tap into your life. I just happened to go on Facebook and I see your life, and this was right on time. I needed this because I was feeling down. I was feeling like a Debbie Downer. I was feeling ready to give up on this business, give up on this idea. I was feeling this way. Like if I'm going through a situation in my personal life or relationship, they will be like, well, oh my God, it's so crazy because I was dealing with something like this too. And you just inspired me to stay longer, to pray more. You inspired me to do this. So how people encounter you and you hear your message, how you make them feel when they hear your message, it matters. That is part of your personal brand. Another thing, using me as a solution. How people feel when they use me as a solution. So let me use the lab for example. Many of you guys may have either I didn't know who you were over here, but I follow you on YouTube. Hey, Queenie, I didn't know you were over here. Oh, I didn't know you're over here. Yes, I just recently started popping on TikTok about a month and a half ago because my scholar Asia was like, Coach, I need you to come over here and TikTok. Help the people. I need you to come and TikTok. Please, please come over here on the Tik to the Talk. And I was like, no. And I'm like, no. And she's like, come to the Tik to the Talk. And I was like, you know what? I give up. I'm going to come. And I'm happy I did. I should have came sooner before. Like, I should have come a long time ago because I've been had an account. But hey, better late than never. Better late than never. Happy to see you here. Yes, Asia's amazing. Absolutely, she is. She is a doll. She is a doll. Big up to Asia. She over there in Durham. Let me tell you, she ride for me. Okay, we met in person, but you would think that she's my baby sister. You would, well, I think we're on the same age, so we twins, right? You would think that like she been know me for a long time ago. You would think that like we came from the same womb because she ride for me. She ride for me, and I appreciate her. So yes, when it comes to a personal brand, it's how the world experiences you. Let me give you all a formula. I'm going to give you a formula when it comes to personal branding. Your personal brand equals your expertise, your story, your values, and your voice. You guys hear that? Your personal brand, it's your expertise, what you're good at, what people come to you. You learned about me from her. Yeah, she sent a lot of people my way. She don't gatekeep, and I appreciate her for that. Your personal brand, the core formula. Expertise, your story, which is what, okay, we're going to break that down. Values and your voice. So let me break that down for you. Expertise. What are you known for? What's your skill set? What's the knowledge? Your knowledge. What are people coming to you for? Hey, Toya, I want to launch a lab. That's my expertise. Hey, Toya, I want to start a business. That's my expertise. Not just any business. Not just any business. Hey, Toya, I don't know what to do. Okay, I know what you can do. I want to start a business, but I don't know what to do. Personal branding. That's a business in itself. Okay, so your expertise, what are you known for? And you're like, well, I don't know. Well, the last 3 people that came to you and asked you a question for you to fix something, what did they come and ask you? What was it that you were able to provide a solution for? Next thing is your story. Your story is your unique journey that shaped your brand. Your unique journey that shaped your brand. Listen, I did my journey. I didn't want to work for nobody. I still don't. I have worked. Corporate America, call center, pharmacy, law firm, I have worked at the airport, car rental. I have done it, but do I want to? No. There are some people now who wants to and who don't mind working for people because they don't want to deal with the responsibility. I met somebody that I knew from high school. I knew her from a long time ago, back home, high school. She lived in Jacksonville, and she was working. She went in the military, and then I think she was working for a company. I don't remember the hospital, but she also picked up a side job at Ross. And I met her at the Ross. She picked up for Christmas holiday. And she's like, girl, I don't know how you do it. I love my guaranteed check. I can't afford to go on a whim and go ahead and start a business. I don't know if a customer going to come. Oh my God, I can't do it. I applaud you, Toya, because I would go crazy if I don't know when my next check coming in. There are some people that just doesn't want to work for themselves because they don't want to deal with the liability. They don't want to deal with the harassment. They want to deal with stocking, inventory, shipping. They don't want to deal with clients. They don't want to have to create their own job title or job responsibility. They just want to, hey, you tell me what I need to do. What's my responsibility at this job? Let me do it. Boom, clack, and give my check. Right? Okay. My story is different. I don't want to work for nobody. I don't want to. Did it, but don't want to. Okay? That's one. You probably say, that's a basic story. It's not. Let me tell you why. Every single thing I do has to bring me money so I don't have to pick up a side job. So you might say, well, that's basic. You don't want to work for nobody. Okay. Everybody's story is like that. No. I do not want to have to go back to work for anybody. So that means I cannot rely on one stream of income. Because if that one stream of income goes down the drain, I don't have a choice but to go back and clock in. So every single thing that I do has to bring me money. I'm breathing, and me breathing needs to bring me money. Me exhaling and inhaling has to bring me money. I have to do what I have to do to ensure that I don't have to go back and send my resume in or complete an application for somebody to tell me when I can use the restroom and when I cannot. Do you understand? So my story is I do not want to work for anybody. So I have to have multiple streams of income. Now, values. So we talk the core formula. Expertise, story, values, voice. I just went over expertise and I went over story. Now, let me tell you with values. Your tone, your delivery, and the vibe when you show up. Now, as much as I try to talk soft and, yes, guys, and, and let's do this, and come, let's launch the lab, and it's a strategic. I can't do that, okay? I'm falling asleep. I don't have that superpower. I'm falling asleep, okay? My vibe. Y'all see me, I come popping. What are you talking about? Listen, normally when I come alive, we have music playing and I'm dancing. I'm giving y'all a whole show before I get started. But I don't want to be copyrighted because this going on YouTube. Okay? And I learned from the first live, when we did our first live last week Sunday, got copyrighted, and some of when I uploaded on YouTube, some of it had to be muted, blah, blah, blah. We're not doing that. They're not going to mess up my video. But normally, if you know me, we have our Bluetooth speaker, and I can dancing, join the party, come on in, because we going to turn up before we going to turn up. I need y'all to, but we can't do that. So it's okay. I don't have to just get, y'all know you have people that you go to the club or you go to party, and enough for them to turn up, they got a drink. Baby, I don't need a drink, okay? I am the drink. I do not need the drink, okay? I don't need alcohol. I don't need nothing. I can turn up without it. So I'm letting y'all this is my vibe. Yes, I may talk like I'm shouting. My husband and my daughter always say, why you sound like you shouting? It doesn't sound like I shouting to me. But when I replay, I'm like, oh my God, Toya, why you shouting? You know, that's my vibe. That's my tone. That's how I deliver, you know, because this is real me. This isn't a facade. I don't have no button in the back that say on and off. This is really me. When you really get to know me, ask Asia, ask my students. When you see me coming on Zoom and everything, I'm passionate. What you see here is me being passionate about every single thing I do. Every single thing I do. I teach you guys, when you show up on live, show up your best self. Look the part. Don't come on here with no bonnet on. You're representing a brand. You are your brand. My colors are red and black. Okay? Yes, I may have on a t-shirt and a nice vest. My branding is here. You see, you check the hat, you check the lips, you check the hair. Come up, show up right. Show up right. You guys gonna think, is red her favorite color? Do you all know red is not my favorite color? You know what my favorite color is? Can anybody guess what hey JJ, can anybody guess what my favorite color is? I said it last week. I said it last week on the live. Can anybody guess what my favorite color is? You would think it's red. You would think it's red. But everything about what I do, it gotta be strategic. Pink, yes, Celestine. Boom, boom, boom. Boy, yes, Asia. Pink is my favorite color. Believe it or not. Pink is my favorite color. It is. But when it comes to branding, right, that's why we vibe in Asia. And that's what it is. That's why Asia and I like vibe and click for real. Our favorite color is pink. I mean, I'm a girly girl. I'm tough, right? But I have my little soft side. My little soft side, you know what I mean? But yes, y'all might think, okay, other than now, y'all knowing pink is my favorite color, right? People thought red was my favorite color. It's like, no, I'm just strategic. I'm stepping in the room and I'm letting y'all know who I am. I'm bold. I'm powerful. I'm strong. I'm all of that. Okay? I'm all of that. Red speaks seriousness. When you are branding, colors matter. When you are branding, colors matter. There's a color wheel when it comes to logo building, right? When it comes to choosing your brand, there's a color wheel and each color tells you what that color represents. Go ahead. One of the tasks I want to give y'all. When we come after this live, you will check the color wheel for logo, right? Just Google color wheel for logo, color wheel for branding, and it will tell you what each color stands for. It will tell you. And then it will show different brands like McDonald's, Nike, Amazon. They'll show you the different brands and you will see why the company chose those colors for their brand because of what the color represents. Okay? So, values. Okay, so let's talk about values, what you stand for and why it matters. That's part of the core formula when it comes to personal branding. Voice, your tone, your delivery, and your vibe. People buy into you before they buy what you offer. People are not buying what you're selling. They're buying you. Okay? They're not buying because you're selling a nice brush. They can go anywhere for the brush. They're buying it because it's you. When you join my lab program, you're not joining my lab program because I'm also offering a lab program. You heard that I'm going to over-deliver and give you more than what you paid for. You see testimonials. You see reviews that, no, Toya is the person you want to go to. Because she's not going to take your money and just say, I'm going to train you and give you a certification and go. She is going to teach you the whole game and more. You're going to have access to her regardless. Do you understand? She's going to show you how you're going to make that lab business not be a single service business, but a multi-service business. So they're not coming to me because they can go anywhere else to purchase the lab program. But they found out. They heard. They've been looking at my YouTube. They've been looking at my channel. They've been looking at the reviews, all of that. They've been hearing from other students. Go with Toya because you're not just paying for a course. You're paying for an experience because that's what you're getting when you join the Launch Your Lab program. I am strict. I'm serious, and I'm not serious to be a bitch. Excuse my language. I'm serious about my business. And if I'm serious about my business, I'm going to be serious about your business too. I'm going to make sure when you spend money with me, when you purchase my program, whatever program you purchase, you are going to get more than what you paid for. I will over-deliver. I will over-deliver. I'll undercharge. And sometimes I undercharge. I'm gonna just be honest. What I give you guys, I undercharge. And not because you can get it anywhere else, go on YouTube University, or somebody might be paying less, charging less. Baby, I have a lot of students that already been DOT certified elsewhere. Okay? I have a lot of students, a lot of trainees, a lot of cousins, a lot of mentees that has been trained elsewhere. Elsewhere. Spend more than what they have to spend with me. Just for a certification that say DOT qualified specimen collector and have 2 lab accounts. That's it. Nothing else. Okay? Nothing else. Nothing else. I got them. They don't ask me for a discount because they already wasted their money. But I got them. They're DOT certified twice. Twice. Okay? There's a reason why they came over on this side. Too late. But they came over on this side. And then those who were not, that purchased the program elsewhere, was thinking about going elsewhere. But something tell them, no, let me search some more. And then they had the reviews, the real reviews, not the paid reviews, because I ain't paying nobody to give me a review. I ain't doing that. I ain't got no money to pay nobody. Listen, I ain't paying nobody to go say that Toya program. I ain't doing that. My brand, and I've said this, I said this publicly. My brand, my name means more to me than money. Because once you mess up your name, it's hard for you to get that back. It's hard for people to spend again. It's hard for people to want to be able to trust you. It's hard for people to say, yeah, let me take a chance with you again. I have run specials and say I'm charging $99 in 1 hour. Anybody who want to come DOT certified, $99. You know what? Do it yourself, launch your lab. $99. I've done it. My students can tell you I have run special that you guys may be paying $3.99 and $4.99 for. I've run it for $99. Now, strategically, there's a strategy behind everything. There's a strategy behind everything. Yes, you will have that access, but only for 30 days. So if you ain't serious about your business, after 30 days, you're going to be removed from our private community. And if you want access, you're going to have to pay for that access. It can be done in 30 days, but sometimes life happens. And 30 days pass, and hey, you paid $99 for a program that's $4.99. You got 30-day access, but you really didn't tap into it. You know why? Because you only invested $100. You didn't invest in $800, $1,000. So you forget about that $100. And guess what? You have 5 more days left, and you can knock everything out. And now you want continued access, and now you have to pay $400, $500. Strategically. That's strategy. That's not me playing with your head. That is me giving you an opportunity. That's me giving you an opportunity to start your business. I know when you're not serious. When I give you that special discount, and you still let it lapse, let 30, I know you're not serious. I know you were just jumping on the train. And I have had students, I have had people who got it for $99 and they were able to get it up and running in 30 days. You know what I mean? But guess what? Because of who I am, how I performed, what I give them, they say, you know what, Toya? I know I only pay $99, but I need to rock with you for the rest of the year. What is your mentorship program? What is it? $500, $600, they pay it. You know why? Because they realize, man, you ain't just give me something for $99 to for certificate. You know, you give me a whole business that I was able to open in 30 days. But the reason I'm telling you guys this is not about lab. I'm showing you guys about branding, right? People don't buy what you're offering. They buy who you are. They purchase from you. They purchase you. They are purchasing you. They buy into you before they buy your offer. You are the connection point between your audience and transformation. When it comes to personal branding, you are the connection point between the audience and the transformation. Let me give you an example. Everybody knows Sarah Jakes Roberts, right? T.D. Jakes' daughter, Bishop T.D. Jakes' daughter. She is known for her voice, her story, her faith, and wisdom, not just preaching. She has a story behind before he even passed the torch to her. He passed the torch to her about 2-3 years ago. Right? Women Evolve. I think it was Women Evolve. He passed the torch to her about 2-3 years ago. Y'all wasn't really hearing about her yet. You know that was his daughter, but she wasn't really doing anything. When she came up, not that doing anything, meaning like she wasn't hyped as how she is now. He passed that torch. But she has a story behind that. And I believe, if I'm wrong, correct me, but I believe she was basically like the black sheep, the way how the world viewed her. But she is now. You know how the Bible said the first will be the last and the last will be the first? She is the one that received the torch when he passed it over. Okay? Tabitha Brown. Y'all know Miss Tabby and Chance? I love them. They're it for me. Her joy, her love for food, her love for her family, and her faith made her brand expand beyond just being a vegan content creator. Just she being vegan, it wasn't that. The fact that she was transparent, the love for her family, her faith, regardless of what it may look like, she kept going. She kept being her, transparent. Y'all know her story. So let me ask you, what makes people stop and pay attention when you show up? That's a question. Ask yourself that. What makes people stop? They see you like, oh, okay. What makes people stop and pay attention to you when you show up? Think about that. It's not for you to give me an answer right now. I just want you to think about it because we're talking about personal branding. So what makes people stop and pay attention to you when you show up, or when they hear your voice, or when they hear about you, or when they see you on live? Now, when it comes to personal branding, well, you know what? Okay, well, I don't have a business, or I do have a business, but you know what? I do want to brand myself. But is that a business? Should you turn it into a business? Absolutely. Toya Wallace is a brand. It's really called I Am Toya Wallace, comma, the brand. My brand for Toya Wallace, it's really I Am Toya Wallace, comma, the brand. What you mean by that? Because it's a brand. That's the brand. I Am Toya Wallace, comma, the brand. I'm a whole vibe. So if I'm a whole vibe, why can't be a whole brand? Yeah. Yeah. You want to monetize the brand. It is a business. You want to monetize the brand. You're already giving advice because people are coming to you because how do you tie shoelace? How do you make cake? How you do this? How you do that? Do you know about this? Do you know about that? You're already giving advice for free. You're already coaching for free. You're supporting for free. Now you can monetize on it. The other day, I was on live. I think it was like Tuesday or Wednesday, and Asia came on. She was here and she said, hold on, guys. I'm sorry. That's money. And when you see money, you got to respond to money, okay? When y'all see money, you got to respond to money. You don't leave money run on the table now. You got to respond to money, okay? You got to respond to money, okay? So, Asia said, she posted something. Oh, I think Aida was on her live. Asia, correct me if I'm wrong. Aida came on her live. Oh, I mentioned it while I was live. And she used to, because I checked her stuff and now it's no longer that. She used to charge $40. She used to charge $40 for her consultation. I think she probably did it a month or 2 months or something like that. Okay, she was on my live. And guess what? I said, you know what, Asia, I know that people love you. I know they love the free information. I know you're giving them gems, but that $40 ain't going to cut it. It ain't going to cut it. It ain't going to cut it. You know why? You have real life experience. You ain't just went from reading a textbook or going off of somebody's experience. First of all, Asia was watching me for 1 year. She was watching other people, but she stayed consistent watching me for 1 year on YouTube. Okay? Then she tapped in and she launched less than 30 days. Okay? Every time she had a question, she's in my DM. And if I ain't respond, she go in the group. Right? But even before she come to me, she go in the group. And she asks the question because I pay attention. And couple, when I saw the first 2 or 3 times, I said, man, I got to take she under my wings. Because she could harass me because she paid that money. She invested a lot of money with me. She could call me and harass me, and she chose not to. She asked the question. She actually following the questions. And then guess what? When people ask her, she said, listen, it's in the group, search. And she was my dog, not my dog, but you know, she was my bark dog. She let them know, listen, what you doing? It's in the group. Go and ask the group. The questions and answers are there. I love that. She paid attention. She went and she got the stuff done. You understand? She did that. So when I saw Asia, like, you charging 40 people to consultation. First of all, you gain them TikTok information for free. For free. All they got to do is go back and watch what you're saying. And listen, follow the instructions. So now that they're coming to you and want to book a call with you, that's your time. That you could either be doing something else. You could be taking a client, coming in the door. You could be getting money elsewhere. And you're taking that time to speak to somebody on the phone for free or for $40. We're not doing that. $40 for 30 minutes, that's $1 a minute. No. Because you're already providing that information for free. I provide information, so much information on YouTube for free. So when people are asking me multiple questions in my DM, and they say, I found you on YouTube and the video was so good and I listened to it. But the question you're asking me is actually on the YouTube. It's like, I know it's there because I'm the one that's putting it there. It's time for you to book a 30-minute call for $125. And if you're serious about picking my brain, you will pay that $125 to speak to me. Because I'm not just coming with experience as a lab owner. Before I opened up my lab, guys, I used to do, when I 18, I had my daughter 18. So when I graduated, I was pregnant with my daughter, 18. My first job was a medical assistant because I was going to school for fashion design, Art Institute of Fort Lauderdale. Got pregnant, got in a fight, got suspended from school, right? Yeah. So I had, like, a baby's coming away. So I got to find a job. So I just went to go to school. I went to school, at that time it was NST in Fort Lauderdale off of Sunrise Boulevard for medical assistant. The program was a 9-month program, boom. I graduated as a medical assistant. See, y'all didn't know that. I graduated I was a certified medical assistant. Draw blood, all that. When I was 18, I'm 37 now, okay? So my daughter is 19, so that's how long ago it was. Around that time, right back then. I moved from Fort Lauderdale to Orlando. My first job as a medical assistant, y'all know what it was? I worked at SeaWorld. SeaWorld! And you're thinking, oh, Shamu, what the animals know? My job at SeaWorld was a medical assistant working in the health services department. Guess what I was doing? Let me see if you guys can guess what I was doing in the health service as a medical assistant. Let me see if you guys can guess what I was doing as a medical assistant in SeaWorld, the theme park. Oh, you did? Okay. Let me see if y'all can guess. As a medical assistant, I was 19. I worked at SeaWorld. That was my first job when I moved to Orlando. Guess what my job was? I was a medical assistant. I wasn't feeding Shamu. I wasn't playing with the dolphins. I wasn't doing none of that. Guess what my job was? I work in health. I was hired to do. I want to see if somebody just drop it. Just guess something. Just say it. Medical assistant. Just guess. What do medical assistant do? Just let me see. Celestine, say cleaner. No. No, but thank you. No. As a medical assistant. No. In the health services department. I was the one that when you got hired, you have to come to me to do your drug test or your hair drug test. Yes. Drug test. So I was the person they hate to see me coming. The employees, random drug tests, I knew about LabCo and Quest, not as a patient, but as a service provider. I knew about LabCo and Quest 19, 20 years ago, at 19 years old. Not being a patient, I'm talking about working with them. I knew about Omega Hair. I knew about Psychmedics. I knew about Quest. I knew about LabCorp. CRL just came in the picture. CRL just came in the picture. I was the person, when new employees come, drug tests, urine tests, and hair tests. That's where I learned hair drug tests from. That's where I learned knowing how to. So Brianna is 19. So I'm talking about 18 years, 17 years of experience knowing how to collect urine. And this was non-DOT. This wasn't DOT. Non-DOT. Learn how to cut the hair, knowing the different types of drugs that are being checked, the different partnerships, the different lab companies. This is not new to me. Running the business is what, but it ain't new to me no more. I've been in business for 5 years, but it ain't new to me no more. But I came with experience prior to. All I needed to do was tap into the business side of it and understand the DOT procedures. I knew what a CCF was a long time ago. A long time. In the doctor's office as a medical assistant, you're not really working on those CCFs. That's not what you're working on. So I came with experience already. So it was easy for me to tap in. It was easy. Sorry, TikTok want me to verify to make sure I could stay in. Come on now. Oh, move across. My bad. Right here, TikTok. Okay. It was easy for me to tap into the business when the opportunity came against. Hey, Shavanda, when the opportunity came to me, it was easy. Okay? The reason I'm sharing this with you is because I wanted, like, my experience didn't just come from I getting trained that one day as a DOT collector. No. Okay? I knew this already. So even through that, I was able to offer the coaching when it comes to starting your lab business. Okay? Another way when it comes to monetizing your brand, you overcome something others struggle with. So, let's say you had a situation where you went through something in life, hardship, from a divorce. How did you go over that hump and still maintain sanity, was still able to start your business, still able to just live? There are other people who are going through that and don't know how to overcome that. The best person to speak is somebody that has the experience, not a textbook. So now, you're now a life coach because you're talking from a place of experience, meaning, I went through a divorce, I lost everything, I didn't have the kids, I started doing drugs, now I'm back on the up and up. Right? Guess what? Somebody else who's going through that, you're able to now coach them through, mentor them through. They'll find you. You can speak from the heart when it comes to that. You won't be going through. You can speak from the heart. Hey, Coach Jessica, you can speak from the heart. Do you guys understand? Something that you struggle with and you overcome. There are other people that are going through the same thing that you have gone through. Sometimes we ask ourselves, God, why I went through this? Oh my God, why me? Oh my God, why these people dying around me? Oh my God, why is this? Oh my God. Listen, sometimes you are the person who are graced for it because God is going to send people your way that's going to go through that, and you're the voice for their life. You're the voice to help them get to their next level. We women, let me say women, we women were born with a strength that men will never be able to understand. Right? Humans were born with such a strength that we ourselves will not be able to understand. Only God knows the level of strength. Sometimes you feel like, oh my God, I can't take it, I can't take it. And 5 minutes later, you're still alive and you're still going through it. What it is, we just don't want to deal with it, so we're in a place of complaining or I can't take it, I can't take it. No, whatever you struggle with and you overcome that, that is also how you can monetize your personal brand. If you want to expand your impact and income without burning out, personal branding is the way to go. Because with personal branding, you don't have to learn a new skill. Hello? With personal branding, it usually comes easy. It's something that people already come to you for. Something that rolls off your tongue. Something that you can just close your eyes. You can just do it without getting paid. And you don't got to learn a new skill. Now, having continuing education as far as to strengthen your skill, to expand your way of thinking, to expand the way you deliver and say, you know what, I want to be more strategic. That's different. But personal branding, if you want to expand your impact and your income, you can do that without burning out and feeling stressed out and, oh my God, I have to do this, because it comes natural. Okay? Here are some personal brand models for you guys. Everybody that's on here, I hope you guys are taking in notes. And if you're not taking notes right now, I hope you guys are going to watch the replay, right? Let me tell you, I don't care what business you have. I don't care if you have a lab. I don't care if you're a real estate agent. I don't care if you're a chef. I don't care if you do event planning. I don't care if you're a construction worker. I don't care if you're a real estate developer. I don't care if I don't care if you're a tutor. I don't care if you're a tax person. I don't care. You need to brand yourself. Remember, I tell you guys this. You're gonna thank me later. Brand yourself. You be a solution to the problem that people have. Whatever it is. You could stick with one niche or more than whatever. Be a solution. That way, AI don't replace you. And even if AI is in the picture, you can utilize AI to expand your brand, expand your business. Can you please shout out to Sonia? It's her birthday. She's 16. Big up to Sonia. Happy birthday, Sonia, from your girl. Not your girl, because you're 16. Happy birthday, Sonia, from Coach T. I am Toya. What is the brand? The midwife to the marketplace. I pray that God continues to bless you, stretch you, and give you everything that you desire. Yes! Happy birthday, Sonia. Everybody, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you, Sonia. I really pray that God continue to bless you and, stretch you. And I hope that you are listening to this and you decide to tell your mama, you know what? I want to start my personal brand at 16. At 16. My daughter has a personal brand, but she don't be doing nothing with it. She don't be doing nothing with it. So I just leave her because she know her mama gonna do it for her. But yes, happy birthday to you, Sonia. Happy birthday. All right, so let me tell you guys, personal brand models. Coaching. Coaching is where you teach, you support, and you guide others with transformation. So, I am a coach. I'm also a mentor. There's a difference between coaching and mentoring, and I told you guys this last week, but if you're here for the first time, let me tell you. Coaching, it's usually with a timed plan, meaning 6 weeks, an actual strategy, a pathway, a framework with a time limit on it. Mentorship is longevity. It's long going. It's usually intertwining your personal life with your business life. Okay? I walk and I flow in both capacities, okay? I walk in, I flow in both capacities. I have coaching programs that are 6 weeks program, and that's it. I give you what you need. We go over, we do our calls, we do whatever. Boom, 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 step-by-step strategy, all that entire framework. And by the time the 6 weeks done, our project is done, you move on, you are no longer where you were 6 weeks before. You have actually transformed, you have done something, you have branded, you have launched, you have something, right? And then I have mentorship programs where we met through business, and now your personal life intertwined with our business relationship, where now I know what's going on with you personally, with your family, with your finances. You're reaching out to me for advice for something else, not just business anymore, or advice and personal. How can it work together? So there's a difference, okay? Mentorship is usually building a longer lasting relationship, and a coach it's usually with a time framework on a project or an assignment or a task. So coaching, teach, support, and guide others with transformation. Consulting. It brings solutions for organizations or individuals. So I'm giving you guys the personal brand business models. You can be a coach or you can be a consultant. Coaching is teach, support, and guiding others with transformation. Consulting, bring in, so we at 11K TikTok. We at 11,000. Thank you. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Consulting bringing solutions for organizations or individuals. Y'all have heard where especially like hotels or big chain companies hire a consultant to help them. It's because they have a problem in-house and they need a fix, and they need a fix ASAP. Okay? They usually hire consulting firms. Another personal brand model is digital products. That's the new thing now. Where you sell templates, you do master classes, you have planners, and you have ebooks. Another personal brand model is a content creator or a speaker, paid partnerships, podcasting, or YouTube, etc. So those are personal brand models. Sorry, my accent is so heavy. Models. You as an individual can flow in all of them, or you can choose one. A lot of times, let me speak for myself. I flow in every single one. Yes, it is. Set it and forget it. Set it and forget it. So Asia is a Fairy Lab mother, right? So she has her personal brand, and her personal brand, it ain't Asia Moulton. It is the Fairy Lab mother. That's her personal brand. But she wanted to go the direction of digital products. So, who is Asia, the Fairy Lab mother? How can I find out about her? Go on her stand store. You will know what she's doing. She's selling products that relate to the business, the other business entity that she has. Lab business related. Okay? Oh, Kelly said, I think I need to go next door and party with TikTok. Yes, come on. It's Salt and Stilettos. You can come TikTok. It's Salt and Stilettos. SALTNSTILETTOS. Go ahead and join me on TikTok, Kelly. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on. So I flow in all. When it comes to personal brand models, I flow in all. I started off as a consultant. But then I tapped into coaching space. I've been selling digital products. Ask Asia. She could tell you how she got into digital products. I don't want to tell it, but let Asia tell you how she got into digital products. Okay? Now, content creator, speaker. Content creator. Let's stop there. Content creator. I don't claim myself as a content creator. But guess what? Regardless of what are you guys looking at now? My content. When you check my branding, when you check everything that's on my especially my Instagram, my content, every quarter, I have a content shoot, a content day. Not intentionally trying to be a content creator, but because of my brand, I have to create the content to display what I am, to display who I am, to display what I offer. There's different types of content creator. It could be through just your posts. It could be you speaking. Everything that you do, you show in your life. Okay? Speaker. I speak. I have been given the opportunity to speak on panels. And I told you guys, when you see me here, my goal is to become a speaker. I've already manifested that. That's something that I already have on my banner. That on my personal brand banner, one of these days I'm going to show you guys, probably next week I'm going to put it up so y'all can see. It says motivational speaker and, hype for speaking engagement. That was before I was even speaking. And guess what? A year later, I was pulled up on stage to speak. Hey, Willie, what's up? Pulled up on stage to speak for personal, not for personal, for just representing a company, me as a business owner, me as a entrepreneur, how it ties into me, product based and all of that, right? I spoke to a local event. I have been called to speak on events. Some I did and some I did not do, for whatever reason, for my, my own reasons. I have my YouTube channel. I now get paid from YouTube. You know why? Because I created my content. I did Meet the Cousins for Launch Your Labs. Everything about labs, Salt and Stilettos is about food, lifestyle, and business, right? But majority of my content was lab-based. It was lab-based. Put it up there. I now get paid from YouTube. I think I have about almost 4,000 subscribers, right? But a lot of my views are 15,000, 20,000. Thank you for the fan club. Woo! A lot of my views are like 14. I have a lot of views that are 14,000, 20,000. So now I get paid from YouTube every month. I create content. Thanks to my husband, he helped me. He did it all. He did it all. He did it all. He did it all. He helped me. He record, he edit, he do all that, right? Big up to Showtime. Big up to my husband. So I flow in adjustable when it comes to personal brand models, business models. Like I tell you, some people might just do coaching. Some people might do consulting. Some people might do digital products. Some people might do content creator, speaker. I started one place. I started as a consultant, but now I coach. I've been selling digital products. I create content, but not intentionally was trying to do that, but it happens. And I speak. Okay? You can start someplace. A lot of times I've told people the easiest business to start is a consulting firm because you don't need a specialty license. You don't have to go to school to be a consultant. You know why? Because a consultant is somebody who brings solutions to the problems that you have, which means if you have a problem, you come to me, I can give you an answer, you use that answer, and it makes things better. Boom! I have just fixed the problem for you. You can do it for organizations or you could do it for individuals. Okay? There's no one way. There is no one way to package your personal brand. There's no one way. But having clarity will bring confidence. When you have clarity and you're sure now, have you thought about opening a franchise? A franchise on what? Somebody asked me, really asked me, have you thought about opening up a franchise? Franchise on what? What type of business? So, I'm waiting for your answer. What advice you got for a beginner? Okay, this is good. You came at the right time. So, I have someone on Instagram asking me, a friend of mine, we go way, way, way back. He says, have you thought about opening a franchise? What advice you got for a beginner? Oh, and then Chick-fil-A. He talking about Chick-fil-A. Well, Chick-fil-A franchise, I don't mind. What? Because one of the qualifications I got it, you got to be a church goer. You got to be saved. You got to be, Chick-fil-A don't just let anybody become a franchise owner. You got to be a faithful servant in the house of the Lord. You got to be a believer. You gotta be a Christian. So I hit that one goal. I have not thought about Chick-fil-A just because that's a good brand to be. Chick-fil-A is the highest paying. Y'all might think it's McDonald's, but Chick-fil-A is one of the highest paying fast food restaurants, even when they close on Sundays. Because that's a God business. You had a requirement to own a Chick-fil-A? You gotta be a faithful child of God. You gotta be a member of a church. You gotta be not just a member of a church, but you gotta be has a Chick-fil-A franchise. Oh, she does? Yeah, you gotta be a member of a church, but you have to be an active member of your church. Now, he asked what advice you got for a beginner. Okay. That's a big question. That's a vague question, right? So if you want to be a little bit more specific, go ahead. But I'll answer based off of that question. He said, what advice you got for a beginner? If you are wanting to start a business and you do not know what to do, tonight is the right night for that. That's what we're talking about. Start. If you don't know what to do, you just don't know what to do. I have some money. I want to start a business. I don't know what to do. Other than investing, real estate, buying property, flipping it. Outside of that, something that is more cost, if you like, not too expensive. Personal branding. Recommend Chick-fil-A, so proud of them, and the process could take years with them. Because it's like a background check. They dive in. They want to make sure that you're not just claiming to be this. It's an extensive process, but you get approved. You're good to go. So really, if you're able to tell me exactly what you mean, because as a beginner, you might not want to, you want to be a business owner, but you might want to be in a specific industry. But if you're saying like, I don't have any idea, like I just want to make money. We're here talking about personal branding. You can brand yourself. What do people come to you for? What solutions do you provide? When people come to you for advice, what advice do people come for? And when you do give the advice, do they use it? And when they use it, are they able to transform from that? Are they able to benefit from it? Whenever you give them advice, are they able to actually either make money, their life, make their living situation better, whatever it is? You want to be a solutionist. You want to be able to, and I'm going to just give him this quick because I think he just joined in. I'm going to just run through this real quick. Personal brand is how the world experiences you. It's not just your logo. It's not just your colors. It's not just your Instagram account. It's how people feel when they encounter your presence. And if you just joined, you're getting this too. How people feel when they encounter your presence, hear your message, or use your solution when you gave them a solution, when they came to you for a problem. Core formula. Personal brand equals expertise, your story, your values, and your voice. Your expertise is what are you known for, your skill set, your knowledge. Your story behind it, your unique journey that shaped your brand, shape who you are, shape your personal brand. The values, what you stand for and why it matters. Your voice, your tone, your delivery, your vibe, how you show up. Like me. My story behind, like I said to everybody, my story behind my personal brand is I don't want to work for nobody. You'd be like, well, nobody wants to work for them. No, there are people who want to work for people, right? But not only that. Being that I don't want to work for anybody, I cannot rely on one stream of income. So yes, I am an entrepreneur. I am a business owner, a small business owner, but I don't only have one business. Because in the event that this business don't make money, I don't have a lot of clients, something goes wrong, traffic is, no traffic, we slow, whatever, that's going to affect my money. It's going to require me to go find another job, right? I'm not doing that. So I have multiple streams to make sure that I'm not going to find another job any place else. If you see me at somebody else's job, just know it's a strategic move. I'm there for a reason. I'm there for a reason, a big reason, okay? People buy into you before they buy what you offer, okay? The question is, what makes people show up, stop and pay attention when you show up? You should monetize your brand. If you're already giving advice, you're already coaching people and you're not getting paid, but they're coming to you and they're able to benefit from what you're saying, that indicates you should start a personal brand, right? You overcome something that other people struggle with. So you went through something in life and you overcome, you came up on top. You were able to survive. You were able to revive. You understand? Guess what? Experience is the best teacher. Somebody have the same situation, you are able to talk to them about it and help them through it. Because you went through it and overcame. You didn't just go through it and pass away. You didn't go through it and you went through it and you were able to come up from that situation. Not only that, personal brand, if you want to expand your impact and your money, you can do that without feeling burnt out because your personal brand is something that literally comes natural to you. It comes natural to you, meaning you can do it without even getting paid. You don't have to go to school to get a degree to become to brand yourself. You are yourself. Who knows you better than you? Okay? And I was explaining personal brand models would be coaching, where you teach, support, and guide others with transformation. Consulting, where you bring solutions in for organizations or individuals, or both. Digital products, you could sell templates, master classes, planners, ebooks, and content creating or speaking, paid partnerships, podcasting, YouTube. So that's what I was talking about. There's no specific way. There's no one way to package your brand, but having clarity brings confidence. And really, I hope that answered the question. I hope that you was able to understand when it comes to like, hey, for a beginner, what do I do if I don't have an idea, if I don't know what I want to do, right? But if you have something in specific, hey, Sha, if you have something specific now, I can help you with that. So I can help you from a standpoint of I don't know what to do. I just want to make money. And I can help you from a standpoint from I don't know what to do, but I've been interested in this industry. Or I do know what I want to do, but I do not know where to start. Burn that color. So, okay. So there's no one way to package your brand, but clarity brings confidence. Clarify your audience. Know who you want to sell to. Know who you want to not impress. Know who you want to sell to. Know who you're trying to reach. Your offer. Your experience goes with your offer, okay? Do not come on the play, I want to charge people an arm and a leg, and your work ain't value. You don't got value. You charge people $100 to talk to you, and you could only tell them A, B, and C. Absolutely. No, you don't do that. Your value matches your income. What you want to charge, it needs to match your value. So if you know you ain't there yet, you still charge. But charge what you don't charge that. Guess what? The more clients you get, the more reviews you get. Sometimes, and like Asia said, we have trial runs. When I opened up my spa, guys, in the beginning when I opened up my spa, I was offering consultation for $25. $25, 25 minutes. I was still a new esthetician, but I was only charging $25, 25 minutes because it was a skin consultation. I had basic questions. I had a basic questionnaire. And I'm strategic with my calls. Okay? I identify my audience very quickly. Absolutely. And you're supposed to be able to identify. When I was as an esthetician, I had a questionnaire, but guess what? I was very strategic with my consultation. I already know you're coming to me because you have skincare concerns. So I already have my questions set up. And then I also leave time for you to ask me questions. But a lot of the times, by the time I go over things with you and I look at your face and I do a face map and I scan your face, you don't even have questions. You know why? I'm good. I'm very skilled, right? But I was still new. And I needed to get my numbers up. I needed people to know about me. So $25 for 25 minutes. Guess what? After I probably get like 25 reviews on these skincare consultation, and you might think, well, that's not enough. No, it was enough for what I was doing. Then I went from $25 to $35. Then $35 to $75. You understand? For a skincare consult, $75. Because guess what? And when you might say that's too much. Not really. Because it is going to apply to your treatment plan. It's going to apply to your treatment plan. But I'm giving you guys an example. Your experience matches, it matches your review. Hey, Heidi, how are you? Not your review. It matches, your experience matches, what you know. You don't want to just overcharge and give and give people, don't give people value. Like, we're not doing that. We can't be doing that. That's when you leave people to talk about you. And then you leave people to call me and talk about you and then join my program. That's what you do. You leave people to talk. They pay you. You ain't give them value. Then they call me and they talk about you to me. And I still charge them, but I over-deliver. And they have all the regrets in the world. Hey, Rel. Thank you for sending my heart. Okay, so you want to clarify your audience. You want to have an offer. You want to have your message. And you want to choose your business path. Okay? And I don't want to, we got about 30 more minutes. Okay. Let me give you guys some services you can offer from a personal brand aspect. Real life examples. Personal brand coaching, right? You're helping others clarify to launch their own brand. So, personal brand coaching. Helping others clarify and launch their own brand. Social media management. That's another personal brand. You are a social media manager. That's a personal brand. You create done for you brand execution, meaning I'm a small business owner or a big business owner, whoever your client, because you got to figure out your client now. And I don't have time to create social media. I don't have time to manage my social media. You know what I mean? I need to hire a social media manager. So that's one task that is taken off of my to-do list. Okay? So I don't have to focus on that. So now you are a social media brand manager or social media manager. And that is your personal brand. You are the go-to person for social media management. Now you got 2 and 3 and 4 clients and you manage their social media. That is your business. That is what's bringing you money. Okay? Content creation. Digital resources like ebooks, masterclasses, and courses. What do you mean courses? What can you teach people to do that can make them money? Not just make them feel good, but what can you do and teach? What can you do What course can you create to teach people so they can make money? Because I don't want you to teach me nothing that can make money. That's wasting my time. Done there. If what you're teaching me can make me money, yes, I need encouragement. Yes. You're going to talk to me and make me feel better. Maybe no, but you can make me feel better. I can't take feel better to the bank. I cannot take feel better to the bank. What can you teach me that can help me stretch my mind, help me make money? Hey, Lachey. Okay. Master classes. Master classes, another thing. People come to you and it's, that's my daughter. People come to you, you teaching classes. Like what I'm doing is like a master class. I'm doing a master class. This is going to be uploaded on Facebook, not Facebook, on YouTube. I'm going to put this on YouTube. Absolutely. One, guess what? Because I already make money from YouTube. Let me show y'all strategy. All of this here. Thank you guys. Thank you for the hearts. All of this. We on TikTok, we on Facebook, we on Instagram. My Facebook, when I go on my computer on Facebook on my computer, I'm going to download the video and I'm going to upload this to YouTube. So guess what? I'm getting views and I get paid on Facebook too. Facebook paid me too. So I'm getting views on Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram. I'm building my engagement because now I'm going to be on somebody for you page, right? Not trying to be a content creator. I'm just trying to show you strategically the multiple streets. I'm going to be on somebody for you page, however that works, right? Because obviously I'm going live every day and I'm having lives and hugs and kisses and this and that and hearts and boom, boom, bam, right? Okay. My engagement is going up there. People are asking questions. People are talking, all that, right? This is going to be going YouTube. YouTube ain't going nowhere. So 10 years from now, somebody tap into Salt and Stilettos and guess what? I'm going to still be getting paid 10 years from now from a video I did 10 years before, right? Yes, set it and forget it. Same thing for Facebook. Now Facebook doing this thing where in 30 days they're taking out the video. Okay, but I'm downloading it anyway. So I have 30 days for people to see this video and say, hey, I want to book with you. I want you to be my coach. I want you to, I want to hire you to do this business for me. They have 30 days to check me out, check out all my videos and see which one they like and and comment and boom. So guess what? Even though they're watching it in 2 weeks, the views are still going up. The views are still going up. The engagement is still going up. People are still asking questions. There's still activity there until it's taken down. Do you guys understand? That's content creating without me even trying to be a content creator. And then somebody said, well, yeah, and then this is a class in itself. This is a free class. This is an actual free class. Because if you want to talk to me, you got to pay me $125. That's why you need to be on these Zooms, these lives every day for the month of June. Trust me, anybody who leave here and ain't start nothing, you ain't serious. You just wanted to show up. You just wanted to say that you're there on Facebook, social media. You trust me, if you ain't start nothing, what if you have not put pen to paper? If you were here last week and you ain't did nothing, that's you wasting your airtime, you wasting your minutes, you wasting your data, you wasting. Okay? Okay, let me teach y'all something. I was on here last week. I had a goal. Everything is strategy, and I'm telling y'all, okay? Whether you want to support me or not, I'm going to make money, okay? I'm going to make money. It don't matter. I want to put that disclaimer out here. But I had a goal to get one student last week. Just one. And that was a small goal. Small goal. One student. One student. Only one for the Launcher Lab and one for my coaching program. But it was mainly for the Launcher Lab. My goal last week was to just get one Launcher Lab student and then help with engagement, see what you guys are wanting to know about more, you know, see the vibe. Guys, I have, for my lives, I think I probably got like 7. And then one here is inboxing me. And I'm going to send her payment link because she want to join the trainer program and my Launcher Lab program, okay? My skin, thank you. Well, I have a makeup, but you know, I do take care of my skin, so I try. But I appreciate it. Thank you. I got 2 black marks right here. It's hidden because, you know, I use a dirty brush. I know this is side off topic, right? But I used a dirty brush when I went to Detroit a couple weeks ago. And later that night, my skin break. I'm like, oh my God. I knew better, but I was out of town. But it's okay. I got it fixed. And, you know, I did my whole shebang. I did my facial at home and ting. Okay? But anyhow, I had to go for one student. I got 6 or 7, about 7. And look, one here, 8. Look, one here, 8. Okay? Whether she want to train or whatever. Do you guys understand? Everything is strategy. You know, like I said, whether or not I got them, I will still get paid because I have my business running. I have my digital products. I have my YouTube. You know what I'm saying? I'm still doing coaching calls. Hey, Yvette. So I'm just telling you guys, right? This week, my goal, if I had a goal of last week, 1 person, my goal, I've got 7. So my goal is to get at least 5. And you might say that's a little number. I'm saying my minimum goal is to get 5. Are you doing any specials to launch your lab? I could, listen, if you want to start tonight, I could give you a special. My program is $1,799, right? I need everybody to understand. My program is $1,799 for full service turnkey. But if you want to start tonight, you can start it for $500. And you can use Afterpay and Sezzle. Love Me Galore Boutique. Why your name sound familiar? Do we know each other? If you want it for $500 instead of, what I say, $1,800, $1,799, you can start tonight and use Afterpay or Sezzle. You sure can. But it's regular price, $1,799. But if you're ready to get started, I can go ahead and honor the special that I offered last week, which is $500, $499. Anyhow, so, look, I have somebody on Facebook right now, right? This is one of my mentees. And she said, OMG, because she actually spent $3,500 with me. That was before I made it on demand. Before I made it on demand, she spent $3,500 with me. And she's like, OMG, wow. Yeah, no, but I've been on your live and asked you the other day if you was coming to Tampa anytime soon. Okay, I know. Okay, I remember you now. Yes, if you want to get started, Afterpay says $500, full turnkey, and you get coaching with me for the rest of the year. Listen, my coaching program alone. See this? Okay, so look, I say I get 5, and today is Monday, and my goal is, and I get 1, so I get 4 more to go. I will send you the payment link. Do me a favor, send me your phone number, DM me your phone number right now, so I can send you the link. The link will only be good for 1 hour once I send it to you. You got to pay tonight, and I'm going to get you in. The community and everything tonight. We have our upcoming training on Thursday. Even if you may not be ready, I still want you to attend the training. But, you know, there's a whole lot of stuff you're going to have to do anyway. Once you get in our community, I'm going to send you some emails and everything like that. So do me a favor. Text me your phone number right now. So when we get off a live, I can go ahead and send you the payment link. Okay, where we at? Okay, speaking and workshops, paid opportunities to teach or inspire. So what I'm doing is teaching. I literally can turn this into a master class and sell it for $25. They might be like, and who knows? I just might do this because all these videos I am downloading on my computer, right? And I literally can, I'm teaching you guys something, okay? I'm teaching you. I'm literally doing this right now. And when I go on Facebook, on my computer, I download all my videos because I know Facebook will get rid of them and they got to go on YouTube, right? I can package this into a deal and call it the Align and Elevated series because that's what it is. It could be the Entrepreneur's Masterclass. Ready to start a business, blah, 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 boom, 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 boom. And I legit can sell this for $50. And they are getting 30 days, 1 month of real life experience, real teaching, real coaching, real this, real that, and $50. And guys, all I had to do was show up on live every day for 30 days. And now just have everything in a file. Go on my stand store, put it to sell, and make $50. I sell it for $50. And somebody next week can buy it. Somebody next month can buy it. That is content. That is selling my mask. That's selling something. And you know what? I'm going to do it. Point blank period. I said it. I'm going to do it. Okay, I'm going to do it because it just makes sense. It just makes sense. This is the stream. It just makes sense. Strategy sessions. There's another thing you can do as a personal brand, having a personal brand. strategy sessions, which are one-on-one or group business clarity coaching. So I do have clients that were my clients that all they wanted to do was consultation calls, and they build their brand, their business off of consultation calls because they know business, they're clear on who they're trying to target and everything, and all they do is one-on-one calls. One-on-one calls, and their one-on-one calls might be 45 minutes to an hour, and they probably charge like $150 to $250. But in their one-on-one calls, this is what it includes. Their calls, let's say somebody that want to start a business, it includes the call. They get everything that they need to get from the client. They ask them all the questions, all of that. The client tell them their problems, what they want to do in life, blah, 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 blah. Then guess what? The person, my client, they create a plan for them, a strategic plan. This is how you're going to build this business within this amount of time, with this amount of money, and blah, 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 blah. And in that strategy one-on-one call, guess what? It includes 2 calls. So it includes the initial call when they're speaking to the client. It includes the initial call. Well, not 2 calls, 3 calls, because it includes the initial call so they could gather the information. Thank you, love me galore. It includes that initial call, but then in the program, it includes 2 additional calls, which is a follow-up call in about 2 to 3 weeks, depending on how long the program is. And then it includes the last call to just see where they're at. And they charge like $250. And they could take 10 clients. 10 clients at $250, that's $2,500. Because they're not really doing a lot on the phone with them. They're creating plans for the person, strategic plans, for strategic framework for the person that's wanting to talk to them. And that's it. Okay? That is still coaching. That taps into coaching, one-on-ones or group. I'm going to teach y'all something. Those of you guys who are wanting to become a coach, I'm going to have a class for that. It's going to be a paid class though, but probably like be $30 or $40 for you to join. But if you guys want to be a coach, I'm going to teach you guys how to strategically create a coaching program. You don't, listen, don't think too hard. Don't get scared now. Don't get scared. Don't get scared. One thing I am is a teacher, okay? I'm a teacher. I'm a teacher. So I'm going to teach you. I'm going to teach you what made me multi-6-figure. Because I ain't a millionaire yet. But I'm going to teach you how to become an effective coach where you can make 6 figures. I've already surpassed the 100,000 thing. I've already surpassed 100K. I've already surpassed 200K, right? So I'm going to teach you how to build your coaching program, even when you don't know. You may not make 100K in the first year, but I'm going to teach you how to build your program. How to build your program. And don't worry, like, oh, so much coaches out here, but everybody have a different target. Everybody have a different target. So I'm going to teach you. So if you're interested, let me know. And it's probably going to be, like I say, it ain't going to be no more than $50. You join, basically getting my time. And it's going to be longer than an hour. So when you really calculate it, I charge $125 for a consultation for 30 minutes. And if I'm charging you $50, and it's going to probably be like a 2 or 3 hour class, you winning, I losing. Because $50 for 3 hours, that's like what? That's about $15, $17 for my time. But it's okay because I'm gonna do like a group call, so that way it's fine. So if you guys are interested, I'm telling you, listen, I don't really talk about money and what I make. That's one thing I would never do. I don't do that because ain't nobody business. Ain't nobody business. But I can teach you guys how to make 6 figures, even if you just hit the 100,000 roll. 6 figures as a coach. As a coach. Offering a coaching program from your home. Now, my first year as a coach, I didn't make 6 figures. But by my 3rd year, I knew exactly what I needed to do. I knew how I pivot. I didn't know I was making that until my tax person said, oh, we need some expensive fast. Come, what's your expenses? How much you pay for this? Let me pay for that because baby, Do you understand what I'm saying? So I know what I'm telling you guys. So if you're interested, it'll probably, like I said, probably be like $50. It'll be a group class on Zoom. And I'm going to teach you guys how to create your program, how to create your community. how to be that trusted person in that skill or that thing that you want. So people can book your car, people, Now you have to do the work. You're building your brand. You have to do the work. Okay? You have to do the work. I'm going to teach you. And I'm teaching you from my experience, from what I do. I'm going to teach you. I'm not going to do it for you, but I'm going to strategically teach you. This is what you want to do. And this is going to be catered. So no. Hey, Bishop. Hey, Dahlia. This is not going to be, lab. We're not talking about lab. I ain't talking about teaching. No, I'm talking about you are good at whatever you're good at. How you're going to take that skill and build a coaching program with that. Whether it's a one-on-one call, strategic coaching program, or a group coaching program. Ooh, that's good because, I just felt something right now. And y'all need that. Y'all need that because y'all need another stream of income when you're working at home. You need another stream of income from your phone. I'm always on my phone. Coaching. Y'all need that. Okay? Hey, Natalie. Okay, so let me hurry up. Brand photo shoot consulting. So that's another thing too. When you become one of my clients, not launch your lab, not the lab. It integrates in that too, but not the lab. When you become one of my clients, P2 Coaching Global, when you become one of my clients, hey Jasmine, hey cuz, how you doing? When you become one of my clients, brand photo shoot is a thing. If you are my client, I don't care what you say, you have to get a professional photo shoot. Not an iPhone photo shoot. Nothing is wrong with iPhone because they give good photos, right? But if you don't have the right person to do the right angles and the person to edit it right, we're not doing that. Absolutely not. Okay? No. You have to do professional branding. I don't care what you say. Not if you're going to say, Toya is my coach. Because if you say, well, I can't afford it, but baby, if you can afford that, you can afford me. I'm telling you, because you're going to have to do that. It's a must. It's a must. It's a must. When you go to a restaurant to order food, right? And you see the pictures, you usually buy the food because the picture look good. Then when the food come and you realize it don't taste good, then it's like, but you bought it because it looked good. You bought it because it looked good. I'm gonna love to see you. I thought about you, baby. I thought about you. It's either yesterday or today. I was like, I hear from Sheena today. It was today. I thought about you. You was in my spirit. I was like, I hear from you. I know you're probably busy. So look here. God sent you over here. How you doing? Let me tell you. Brand photo shoot consult. In my program, if you're a mentee of mine, let me tell you, if you're a mentee of mine, if you're in my coaching program, although I am not a brand manager or a brand consultant, a branding person, although I'm not a brand manager, right? In my coaching program, that is implemented in my coaching program. I don't do the branding, but I help you every step of the way, and then I connect you to my brand manager. Well, absolutely. Jasmine is my cousin. She's in Georgia. I think she has a second or third location. She's been with me for about 4 years. That's my actual cousin. She launched her lab in 7 days. Well, you guys remember when I was talking to you guys and tell y'all last week, I have people who launched their lab in less than 2 weeks? Not 2 weeks. Yeah, in less than 2 weeks. That's her right there in Georgia. And she lives in Georgia, but she has contracts with the state of South Carolina. And she opened up her second location. I don't know if she's on a third location. She has one whole side of South Carolina coming to her. She could tell you in the comments. They say no play thing. We don't play here. We don't play wrong here. We don't play wrong here. And she went ahead. That's my cousin, so I could talk about her, right? She went ahead and joined somebody else's coaching program while she was in my coaching to get something else and came back and complained to me. Am I lying, cuz? She was in my program, She didn't leave my program. She was in my program, but she would talk something. Somebody else had something else to offer outside of what I was doing. And then she called me and said, cuz I don't know why I spent all this $1,000 over here because I thought it would give me something else when you already given me this. And it was just what it had looked like on social media to her. Tell them. My turnkey program, DOT and non-DOT drug testing, DNA testing, hair follicle testing, breath alcohol testing, manual fingerprinting, back office, set up your systemized business operation that has your welcome email, your credit card authorization forms for your new partners, your scheduled price sheets, yeah, and your mentorship for the rest of the year, and your clear application template. You don't got to go anywhere else. You don't got to go anywhere else. Just saying. So, yeah, so your branding has to be on point. Baby, I don't care if you're at home. You got to look good. Show up for the part. So, yes, if I'm going to, anyone that's a part of my coaching program, hey, we have a step-by-step formula. By this time, okay, we got to work on your marketing. What is the look you're giving? What's your colors? What's the look you're giving? Oh, you figure it out? Okay, now I need you to set up a photo shoot. Do you know anybody in Atlanta? Absolutely, I do. I got somebody for you to go to. I don't know what they're charging now, but I got somebody for you. You have somebody in Orlando? I absolutely do. My brand manager is in Orlando. She's an international brand manager. Ain't nothing local about me, baby. I tell y'all, ain't nothing local about me. She's from the UK. And once we connected, that was it. She took my look from one place to the next. Okay? Meaning, I knew what I wanted to do any which way. And what I knew that I needed somebody to just electrify what is in my head. And when I connected with her, and that was all God, because nobody did the connection. God, it showed up, boom, boom. I watched them, I studied them, I watched them, and I said, okay, boom. When she hit me with it, and when I did my consultation, and she tell me I tell her exactly what I want to do, and she tell me how much it's gonna cost, it was a pretty penny. But guess what? When I reached out to her, I knew that I was going to pay. Just didn't know what I was going to pay. And I meant business. And I said, okay, this is the plan. She gave me 3 different plans for 3 different things. I said, no, I want the whole thing. And I'm going to give you a date when I'm going to do it. And the date I gave her, I paid before that date. And to this day, we have a long-lasting relationship. I got my billboard through her. I did my documentary. Y'all see me on Roku TV, Apple TV, Prime TV. It's on YouTube through her. Absolutely. And I ain't rocking with nobody else because she's international. Do you understand me? Absolutely. And I don't just send anybody to her. Don't give her no headache. So anybody who working with me, I got to see the type of person you are. Because if you ain't putting in the work, I ain't even sending you over there. Because I don't want you giving her no headache. Yeah, absolutely. But anyway, Trey, visibility coaching. Teaching clients how to confidently show up online. Hey, baby, if I could be any other coach, it would be visibility coaching. Look, I'm here. I am here. I'm showing up. Okay, don't be. Toya is great. She is very genuine and will help you. Oh, I love it, Rel. Thank you, love. Yes, she's the truth, and she will take you to the top to just follow the instructions. I'm scared and nervous too. Oh, wait, hold up. Ooh, go up. Okay, I'm scared and nervous because of failure and marketing. Is it my friend? But I'm tired of working for somebody. Baby, I'm tired of working for somebody else too, baby. So one stream of income and ain't gonna do it. Love me, gonna. If you're tired of working for people, one stream of income ain't gonna do it. Ain't gonna do it, okay? One stream of income ain't gonna do it. Verna said I also have the government contract for DNA testing. I cover half of Georgia. Absolutely. Thank you. Any help with a web? Oh, baby, you ain't gotta go anywhere else. I build websites too. Let me tell you something. I also build tell them, if you're my sister, tell them I build websites too. You ain't gotta go anywhere else. You know that song? No, not that song. Listen, you ain't gotta go anywhere. You launch the lab, baby. I got you. Because I know what you need. I know what you need. I made sure when I was building my program, Toya, what do the people need? I came from a standpoint of a consumer. If I'm starting a business, and whatever business it is, what all do I need with $500? All I have is $1,000. What all do I need to get my business up and running to do what it's supposed to do? I need a website, I need business cards, I need this, I need this, I need this, and I only have this amount of money. That means I then turned it into my program and say, hey, these are all the things I know my students going to need because I needed this to launch my lab. And I had to spend a lot of money here, there, wherever, until I learned how to do things myself. So guess what? I learned how to build websites because I have so many lab students that's gonna need their website. They have to have their website. It ain't no booking link, acuity schedule. You got to have a website. And I know people charge $800, $900, $3,000 for websites. And it's like, okay, they go pay all of that. No, they don't know what needs to be on the website. You don't even got to think about what needs to be on the website. You purchase your website from me. I send you the questionnaire and you provide me the information. And you don't got to think like, well, what do I offer? You ain't going to have to try to figure it out. You're going to know based off of what I'm asking you. And I take that task off your hand. I make sure that you can get what you need to build your business. Yeah. So while you guys are sleeping, I have some students tell you, while you are sleeping, I'm up here building a website. If you check on my sites, I did it all myself. Right now, I am working on 2 websites for clients. They weren't clients of mine. They're actually colleagues of mine. We are hard money brokers. And they said, Toya, can you build my website for me for my financial company? Absolutely. I have another business partner that's in a travel agency, and she texts me last night and say, I'm coming back into town. Can you build my website for my travel agency? So it ain't just lab business. Oh no, baby. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. It ain't just that. No. Okay. I wish there was a way for me to be able to share all my websites for you guys so y'all can go and check it out yourself. June 11 and the energy she have, I need some because I barely surviving over here. Oh my God, well, we need to do a lunch date. Either when you come Jacksonville or when I come to Orlando. Yeah, if she do so much, it makes no sense really. Oh, I can't wait to, you know what, let me tell y'all, I said I was going to drop it tomorrow, but you know, I'm wearing red and I feel real cute tonight. I feel bold. On Saturday, I was going to wait to announce it tomorrow, but I'm going to give y'all a sneak peek. And I'll still announce it tomorrow because they're going to have different people on it tomorrow. But not only that I'm a real estate agent in the state of Florida, a licensed Florida realtor, not only that I am a hard money broker where if you want money and funding to start a real estate business, invest in business, I can get you funding. So not only that I'm a realtor in the state of Florida, not only that I am a hard money broker, guys, on Saturday, I became an international real estate agent. Okay? So if you want property, and let me tell you, in Dominican Republic, in Dubai, in Ghana, Nairobi, Kenya, hello? Who calling my phone now? Hello? Okay then. Who's calling? All right. I was going to wait till tomorrow to announce it. Thank you. I was going to wait till tomorrow to announce it. But why not? Because I feel rosy, okay? So I was going to, but yeah, so not only that I'm a licensed Florida real estate agent, Florida realtor, and I'm a hard money broker, I can get you the funding. I can help you sell or buy the house or sell the house. I get you funding. But now I can do this over the United States. What did I tell you? Ain't nothing. Let me see if you guys remember. Ain't nothing what? Ain't nothing what about me? It ain't nothing local about me, okay? I tap in. I'm not afraid to do anything. Thank you, God. I am so grateful to God. Thank you, God. I am not afraid to do anything. As long as God give me breath. And this is how you get, when you build in your brand, this is how you have to think. You have to be so confident. Even if you sell a property, even if one client income, you gotta be so confident in your brand, in your business, that I don't care what nobody tell you, baby, you believe in that. Because if you don't believe in it, you don't believe in your brand, but you want me to buy from you? You don't believe in who you are, but you're trying to get me to purchase something from you. And you don't say believe in what you have is good. You don't say believe that you are that person. Absolutely not. No. Yes, so your girl, Ima Wallace, is now an international real estate agent. Okay? I can get you, I have the partners with the developers in the Dominican Republic. Thank you. I have the partners in Dubai, Kenya, Ghana. Yes, guys. Absolutely. We there. We there. We there. We there. So when you are ready, if you are saying like, hey, you know what? I want to buy property in Ghana. Toya, can you help me? Can you this? Can you secure the deal? Such and such. Boom. We going over there? Or we doing video? What we doing? What we doing? Let's get on this call so I can connect you with the developer and we could close this deal. Do you understand? Yes, I'm a model. But I like Toya better because people don't know how to pronounce Ima. They just say Ima, Ima. They say Ima, Ima, Irma. Everything else but Ima. So I stick with my middle name. But yes, thank you guys so much though. Who said the price Ghana? Baby, let me tell you. This is why I charge for how I charge. And if you feel it's too much, then you're not my client. I'm not going to run it down and say, you know what, I'm sorry, it's $125, but since you really need help, I'm going to charge you $50. Baby, no. Because you're going to be a $50 headache. If you complain about that, if you complain about paying $125 to speak to me, you don't need to go in business. Well, why not pay $125? I just want to ask 2 questions. Go on YouTube and look for the answer. Why I gotta pay? Well, I just, you know, because I did it and I just was hoping. Thank you for reaching out. If you would like to book a consultation, click below. It's $125 for 30 minutes. I'm not going to talk to you for free. Not because I can't. I got too much resources out there for free. Anyway, Trey, I just wanted to share that with you guys. But visibility coaching. If I wasn't doing anything else, I could have been a visibility coach. That's a new thing because y'all don't hear that from nobody. Visibility coaching is teaching clients how to confidently show up online. I'm doing that now. Because guess what? Without me telling y'all how to show up, if you paid attention to everything that I did last week, how I showed up, it was Soulful Sundays. I was in my black rhinestone 2-piece. Showed up like a queen. Showed up like the CEO. Showed up like I need to be sitting down next to Oprah. Okay? Yeah, absolutely. Monday was Make It Happen Mondays. I showed up like the boss that I am. Personal branding. Toya Wallace. With my nice floral pink and black suit. Absolutely. I sure did. I sure did. Did I not? Yeah. Okay. Tuesday was real estate. Talk Real Estate Tuesdays. I showed up in my brand. I'm a Wallace Rail. My shirt. Y'all saw my branded shirt. Absolutely. I sure did. My hair was done. I was looking cute. Boom. Wednesday, it was Gold Key Capital. My funding company. I came from one Zoom, my travel party, and I did the Facebook Live, right? So I was already wearing my jeans outfit. It was a nice jean romper. Do you understand? Thursday was Thrive with Toya Thursday, launching your lab. What did I show up with? My nice green striped cute shirt with rhinestones and my lab coat that says Jace Laboratories and Screening. Boom! Friday was Freedom Friday. Letting y'all know I was ready to take a trip in my multicolored pink 2-piece. Like, yeah, it's Friday. We about to hit the streets. We about to travel. We about to travel and get paid. Okay, because it's the summertime. These are things. And then tonight is what? Personal branding. We go back to Monday again. Last week, I wore the multicolored. Last week, I wanted to make sure every day I dress up fly. My plan was like, for my first week, you know, like the first week of school, y'all want to wear every sneakers your parent buy you for the first week and then starting the next week, you're wearing the regular shoes from last year or whatever. But not last year, but you know what I'm saying? You ain't care no more? Well, guys, guess what? Last week was that. Every day I was wearing my new sneakers, my brand new sneakers for the first week. Now we in week 2. I'ma still be showing up, right? But I'm gonna still show up branding. We're going to still be showing up with our brands because that's what I represent. But I'm just trying to show you, like, it don't matter even if I was at home. I'm still going to, because people be showing up because they're at home. They be showing up with their bonnet or just chilling and baseball cap and, just because you're home. Absolutely not. This room makes me money. This room about to make, tonight, this room about to make me $1,500. Because somebody here waiting for payment link and then Ms. Love Make a Noise in Tampa and she waiting for me to send the link. I'm just being honest. It's about to make me $1,500. Why am I going to show up to you with a bonnet and asking you to pay me $600? What am I doing? No, I'm paying you no $600 with no bonnet on. You can at least put on lip gloss. You can at least look cute. At least put on a nice top. And then if you don't want to wear no bottom and just don't move. I'm just saying, you show up. You show up. If you're at your office, You in your work clothes, you work clothes. And you don't have to go and buy flashy clothes. I'm saying, show up for what you're representing. People don't buy what you're selling. They buy from you, who you are. Okay? Let me get ready to close. Here's a strategic advantage. Build trust and influence. Become the go-to. You see, like Asia saying, Toya is the GOAT, which I don't like the term GOAT because I appreciate her. Hear what I'm telling y'all. I don't like the term GOAT because it's the greatest of all time. And even though I understand the concept, I never ever want to feel like I am above God. That's not what y'all doing. That is not what y'all doing. But I have conviction. And I never want to take that type of praise, even if it's innocent. I never want to be in a place of, you're the greatest of all time. I get it. So I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I understand where you are coming from. But I'm very in tune with my relationship with God. And I always want to remain humble. Y'all see me hype and stuff. But I have I'm that person. Y'all see me hype because I'm passionate about my brand. But I'm this person. I'm very, don't tell nobody it was me. Don't tell nobody it was me. I'm just, that I'm really like that person in real life, okay? But you become the go-to. So like Asia, like you guys say, oh, go to Toya. Toya is the one. Toya is the one. Toya is the one. Like the Bible says, let the people praise you. Let the people speak about you, not you praising yourself. So I let you guys do that. I let you guys do that because I never want to be at a place of, yeah, guys, the GOAT. I know this and that. I'm confident. There's a difference between cocky and arrogance and you being for sure who you are. I know who I am, so I can speak boldly and say, listen, you want to launch your lab? You want to come over here? Come over to the good side. I promise you, you ain't going to regret it. That's not me being cocky. That's me being confident because I know what I'm offering. Attract, align opportunities. So people, brands, and clients come to you. There's a reason why they come to you. You attract people, you align with your brand, and the opportunities, people will come to you. Attract people, aligned with the brand, and your opportunities, clients will come to you. Another strategic advantage, open speaking and media doors. When you're confident about your brand, your credibility will follow. It will follow. Also, personal branding is flexible and scalable. Absolutely. I started as a consultant. Didn't know I was helping somebody for free. And then I became a consultant. Then I went into becoming a coach. Then a content creator. Have my this, have my that. I have my, you guys can't see, right? But in here, the way how y'all see in my office, right? I'm gonna do Instagram first, and then I'm gonna do TikTok. I want to show you guys. So Instagram, this is my office. My office space, right? This is my office space. Right? I'm starting my own media company. It's called Can You Relate Media. So y'all see, there's a phone right there. Y'all see how it is set up? My mics, I have my mics and everything. My lights and everything. Y'all see? Mic over here, right? That's Instagram. TikTok. Let me show you TikTok. Let me show you guys. All right. I'm in my office. Y'all see my office, my in-home office. Y'all like the colors? Y'all like the purple wallpaper? I love it. I love it. Right? Toya Wallace, that's my brand right there. Always showing. There she go again. Right? Okay, but that's not what I wanted to show y'all. Look at this. I'm starting my online, I don't want to say podcast. It's an online show called Can You Relate Media. Y'all see? I already have this. My lighting, I already set up my studio for when it's time for me to shoot. Right? I have my other mic there. Ain't nothing mediocre about me. Timing is everything. Timing is everything. Timing is everything. Timing is everything. Facebook, let me show you guys. So, y'all know my office. Facebook really know my office because I be on Facebook all the time live, right? But I'm starting, Can You Relate Media? It's CAN, the letter U, relate. Media. So it's Can You Relate TV, but the whole company is going to be called Can You Relate Media. Right? So I already have my stuff set up for when I start my online show. Can you relate? You know why? I've been through so many different things in life. So many. I don't tell you so many. Y'all won't even understand. Trust me, y'all won't even understand, right? But there are so many people that are going through stuff, business-wise, personal stuff, right? That I know I can help them. I can talk to them because I have probably hit every threshold in every area of my life. From finances to relationship to business, whatever. Can you relate? Everything I do is strategic, guys. I could have come up with something else, diamond, something like Toya Media. Can you relate media? Because it's not going to just be about love. It's not just going to be about business. It could be about food. Can you relate? Anyways, that's for another day, right? But I just wanted to show y'all open speaking and media doors, right? Flexible and scalable. My personal brand is flexible and scalable. I'm now starting my Can You Relate media company. We ain't gonna launch it right now, probably not now, probably like after the summertime or something. But I already got my stuff set up. Still trying to figure out which direction I want to go, how I want to, you know, stuff like that. But we're gonna launch it. We're gonna launch it. You can shift your offer. When you're flexible and scalable with your personal brand, you can shift your offer without losing the audience. Look how many things. Thank you, Yvette. Yvette say congratulations. Bishop say congratulations. Yvette say if you think it, she'll do it. Meaning, if anything that you think of, I can help you. It don't matter what it is. She said, but you're that girl. I appreciate it. You can shift it up. So, it says flexible and scalable. You can shift your offer without losing your audience. Do you guys, we are 25K on TikTok. Do you guys realize, right? Last week, this series about Align and Elevated. All the different brands. Do you realize, especially on TikTok and Facebook, right? A lot of you guys been on the live every day. Even though I'm not, even if you met me through lab, you're coming to hear every day something different that I'm talking about. All right, baby. Have a good night. Have a good night. Love you. Every day I'm talking about something different. It still relates to entrepreneurship. And you're like, you know what? I just want to do lab. But no, you tap in. You tap in because every day I'm dropping gems. I'm dropping whatever you guys want to call it, because it's something that if she could do it, you could do it too. I haven't lost my audience. I haven't lost you guys. I went from lab to talking real estate to this to that, and you guys are still here. When it comes to building your personal brand, you're sure, you have credibility, you're sure about what you do, you're sure about the problem that you can fix, you can shift your offer. You can shift your offer without losing your audience. That's what's happening. Branding is not about becoming someone new. It's becoming visible with intention. Branding is not about just becoming somebody new or something new, someone new. It's not just that. Whatever you do, it needs to be visible with intention. Because if you're visible, people are going to see you. They're going to come. If you have intention, they make it even worse. They're going to follow you because now they can basically live through you. Things that you're going through, things that you're talking about, relatable. Okay? So, I want you guys, I know we late and thing, but I want y'all to tell me, what do you stand for and who do you serve? So when you're building your personal brand, if you have to watch this over, if you're not on Facebook, my Facebook, y'all know TikTok only keep it for whatever length of time, and the TikTok take it down once we're done. Follow me on Facebook and go watch my live. Or go on Instagram and watch the live. My Facebook is Toya Pink. TOIAPYNK. My page is public, so even if I have too much friends or whatever, you can't friend me or whatever, you could still watch the live. It's still going to be there. And I'm going to upload this definitely on YouTube, right? But make sure, I want y'all to watch this again. Even if a long time is okay, not is okay, but peace. You can stop and play. Branding is not about becoming someone new. It's becoming visible with intention. Write your personal brand mission. What do you stand for and who do you serve? You don't have to serve everybody. I started off serving everybody because I was just doing it for fun, like helping people. And for a while, I was serving everybody because God gave me the gift to help everybody. And let me tell you what I mean. Not everybody get a gift to help everybody. But because I tapped in my past work experience, I tapped into different industries. So in the legal, people could come to me. Legal industry. So anybody have a legal question, I don't advise you as an attorney, but I can direct you and tell you, okay, this attorney, go to this, and this is what happens, bam, bam, bam. I can guide you. Beauty. Okay, beauty. Business. The lab industry. You understand what I'm saying? Starting your own water. I told you guys I'm my own manufacturer and distributor of alkaline and spring water. Health and wellness. I can guide you there. Because I'm a licensed esthetician, and that taps into health and wellness, skincare, self-care. I can help you if you say, you know what, I don't want to become an esthetician, but I want to start my own clinical skincare line. I can help you. I can help you. Like, I can definitely tell you, okay, go here, start private label here. Or hey, you want to do it from scratch? Go here. I can direct you. Okay? I told you guys last week, I'm going to launch my own wine company. We talked about Friday. Wine company, Pink Cellars, PYNKCELLARS, Pink Cellars. My own online wine company where I could have my own wine. I'm not going to do a brick and mortar store. It's going to be an online business. So that way you could just order and we ship it from wherever you're at. My own wine. My own wine? My own wine? Oh, you're doing too much, Toya. No, I'm not doing enough. You set it up, forget it. It's an online store. You place the order, we ship it to you. Boom, it's done. So now I'm making money from my wine company. What are you talking about? What? People like wine too. People like to sip and have girls' night. People like to have just their own night. People have dates at home or hang out. You go online and you purchase the wine of your choice. And boom, it comes directly to your door. What? What I gotta lose except make money? What are you talking about? Y'all get it? So what do you stand for? What do you serve? For an example, I help purpose-driven women turn their gifts into income-generating coaching brands. That is the truth. I help purpose-driven women, and not women only, you know. This ain't just for women, but predominantly my clientele are women, okay? But I help you men too. I help your kids too. I help your kids too. I do, okay? I help purpose-driven men and women turn their gifts into income-generating coaching brands. Okay? Also, I want y'all to identify your 3 content pillars. Example, faith, strategy, business. Food, lifestyle, business. Health, beauty, confidence. Real estate, passive income, legacy. So come up with 3 content pillars. These are the core items your audience will associate you with. 3 content pillars. What are the 3 things that people know? Like, okay, you hear this, you know Toya. You hear this, you know this. You hear this, you know that. Because I'm a serial entrepreneur, I'm the midwife to the marketplace. Just midwife to the marketplace lets you know the marketplace is business. Everybody know marketplace means business. If you don't know marketplace means business, marketplace means the business. That's what marketplace means. In the world of entrepreneurs, so they be like the marketplace. Marketplace is where you can go and buy everything. Okay. So the midwife, a midwife is somebody, a woman, a nurse, usually, who birth babies. A midwife is somebody who birth babies. They help you bring the baby from in there to out there, right? Birth babies. So when we think logical, when we go ahead and use the terms, midwife birth babies, right? Marketplace is business, right? What that tell you? When they gave me the title, when I was given, because I didn't give myself that, I wasn't thinking about that. They said, you are the midwife to the marketplace. You are the midwife to business. So I used to have my content pillars: empower, educate, and use something. Those are empower, educate, and so I can't remember any which way. I don't have to use the content pillars, but even if I want to, I can, right? As the midwife to the marketplace, strategy, business, real estate. Because strategy can relate to my coaching. Everything that I do is strategic. Business is all me. Okay? And I'm in the real estate. I'm letting y'all know anything to do with real estate. So real estate development, hard money brokering, international, it don't matter. Land, housing, it don't matter. Do you guys, so come up with identify your 3 content pillars. And then think about the services you want to offer. Is it done for you services where you do the services on the behalf of the client? Is it done with you? So there's a difference. Done for you where the client hire you to do the service and you do it for them? Or is it done with you where you are coaching and guiding them through the process? So both of y'all working on it together. Or is it do it yourself, like digital products, toolkits, courses? So you create it and you set it and forget it. And then when you do that, you want to write a 3-sentence personal brand bio. What you do, who do you help, and what result or transformation you bring. Here's an example. I help busy working moms or dads start profitable side businesses using simple online strategies. Through coaching and content, I guide them from idea to income. Y'all know I have a journal called Idea to Income. Tomorrow night I'll probably show it to y'all. Let's see. You know what? I ain't gotta go too far. If y'all think I be lying, if you go to my Amazon store, I have journals. I have travel journals created. I created them. My own travel journals. Book your sis. Book that trip, sis. Manifest. I have journals, right? So igniting innovation. This is my journal. This is from idea to impact. This is mine. It's a journal, and there you go. And this is my Power Pro Planner. This is my Power Pro Planner. Okay? Anyhow, let's go. I believe every woman can build wealth without burnout, and that's true. I got the burnout for you, so you don't got the burnout. I went through burnout, so you guys don't have to. Do we do the mock test with you? Everything with me. Everything with me. Everything with me. You sign up with me. You ain't got to worry about nothing. The hands-on, everything is done with me. Even if you're virtual, everything is done virtual, or if I'm doing it in person. But this upcoming training and the next one will just be virtual. But everything is done. Trust me, you ain't going to be left not knowing what you have to do. You will be very confident. I promise you. Okay, so I'm going to wrap up. Do me a favor. When you guys get a chance and you're posting, I would really appreciate tonight. I didn't ask this last week and I should have, but I didn't. I would appreciate it if you're on here, if you can leave me a review. You're welcome, Love Me Galo Boutique. Leave me a review, whether it's on your TikTok, Facebook, or Instagram. You know how you will leave a review. You'll take a picture of you, or you will just type something on words and you tag me. Can you guys leave a review for me? Leave a review. Tag my name. So if it's Instagram, it's I am Toya Wallace, IAMTOIA Wallace. If it's Facebook, it's Toya Pink, TOIAPYN. If it's TikTok, it's Salt and Stilettos. Can you guys tag me? You know, just a review. I'm not forcing y'all. I'm not saying you better say something good. No. Tag me, give me a review, and use the hashtag Align and Elevated. ALIGNEDANDELAVATED. So the word aligned and elevated together. Use the hashtag Align and Elevated. And if you guys don't mind, leaving me a review, a testimonial just on your experience with the week 1 and even tonight. You could talk about just tonight. If you learned something, if you didn't learn something, what you wish I could do. It's okay if you see something bad, because I could take a negative comment and pull a positive from it to do better. Okay, but I would really appreciate it if you guys can do that. We are 30K. Oh my God, we are at 30K. TikTok. Thank you guys so much. I'm going to let you go. Tomorrow is Talk Real Estate Tuesdays. Hopefully we don't be on that long. We was on here 2.5 hours. Remember, your brand is your voice, your value, and your vision in motion. So now is the time to show up and serve through strategy, not stress. Leave me a review, hashtag Align and Elevated, and tag me, whether it's I am Toya Wallace on Instagram, at Toya Pink on Facebook, TOIAPYNK, or Salt and Stilettos on TikTok. I really appreciate you guys. Love Me Galore. I'm going to go ahead and send you the payment link so you can go ahead and purchase the program. And those who are interested in the $500 program instead of $1,800 program, send me a DM with your phone number so I can go ahead and send you the link, because I'm only going to honor it tonight, okay? All right, guys, have a good one, and see you all tomorrow on Talk Real Estate Tuesday. Ciao.